Today we're going to be learning the basics of crocheting. This is for absolute beginners. The materials we're going to be using is your crochet hook and your yarn. So first what we're going to do is get your yarn, and we're going to make a slip knot. And there's a lot of ways to do this, but one of the ways is you put your yarn, you get your your index finger and your middle finger, and you put it over here and you hold it with your thumb, and then you wrap it around and form it into like an X shape. Then you get your hook and put it under the thread, and you grab this, and then you let go and you just pull through. This is how you create your slip knot. There's other ways to do this if you want, if that's too hard for you. So we're going to be learning the basics, like basic stitches, not anything too advanced. So first we're going to learn is yarn over. So you're going to hold your hook, and you're going to get your hook, and you're going to hold your yarn, you're going to wrap it around your pinky, and then you're going to put it over your index finger so it slides through like that, and you have your tension correct. And we're going to learn is yarn over. So you get your hook and you put it over here, put your hook away from you and then towards you, and then pull through. Now I don't want you to pull through like this, because then it's not going to go through. I want you to pull it down and then slide it like that. So we're going to make a chain of 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you're going to chain one extra, because now we're going to be learning one of the basic stitches of crocheting, which is the single crochet. So this will count as your turning chain. I'm not going to go in detail about that. You can see another video about that. We're gonna count the second chain from your hook. You see these little V's right here? Each one of these counts as one stitch or one chain. So now you're gonna go into the second V, or second chain, and you're gonna insert your hook and yarn over. Now don't put your hook through that. That's gonna be a slip stitch, but you're gonna have 2 loops on your hook, and you're gonna yarn over, put your hook away from you, and then towards you, and then pull through 2 loops. Now this is what you call a single crochet. This is one of the most used stitches in crocheting. You should really practice this, because if you don't get it, then you're not gonna know what crocheting is. So then the next stitch is double crochet, and notice each stitch is gonna be a little bigger than the other. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna yarn over and then hold your loop so that it doesn't fall off. You're gonna hold it with your thumb, and then you're gonna insert it into the next stitch, your next chain, the next V. Insert it, and then now you don't have to hold the loop. You're gonna yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over, and then pull through 2 loops. Now notice how this stitch is bigger than the single crochet. Each stitch, or not most of the time, each of the stitches I'm going to show you is going to be bigger than the last one. Now we're going to do a treble crochet, or triple crochet depending on where you live. We're going to wrap the yarn around your hook 2 times, so we're going to have 3 loops. You're going to hold it with your thumb, you're going to insert it into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now this stitch is going to be bigger than the last stitch. So now we're going to learn a half double crochet, which I forgot to do. It's in between the single crochet and the double crochet, so it's going to be like in between of that height. So what you're going to do is you're going to yarn over, and then put your hook into the next chain, the next V, the next stitch. You're going to yarn over, pull up 1 loop, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And then notice how this one, it looks weird. Hold on. Notice how this stitch is in between the height of this stitch and this stitch. Now I want you to practice this and make blocks for it so you guys know how to practice your tension, because that's a huge, if you don't get your tension correct, that's gonna be like a huge problem when you're crocheting and it's just not gonna work. So now I'm gonna undo my work and I'm gonna teach you how to do a simple granny square, which is one of the main what's it called, foundations of crocheting. Like this is what I suggest you learn first, the first thing that you learn, other than like the other stitches. So we're gonna make our slip knot and we're gonna tighten it. Pull the long string instead of this one, and then most likely your slip stitch will undo itself and then it'll be like a regular knot and you're gonna have to cut off that part for the yarn. So first you're gonna chain 3, yarn over, pull through the loop, yarn over, and pull through the loop. Now what I want you to do is make a slip stitch. So what a slip stitch is that you insert your hook into the stitch. So we're gonna insert our hook into the first chain that we made, and we're gonna yarn over and just pull through everything, and that's gonna be called your slip stitch. Now look here, like we have a circle now, and like in the circle there's like a little hole, like right here. So we're gonna chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're gonna yarn over and like hold your loop and find the middle of that circle, and you're gonna insert your hook, and you're gonna yarn over and pull 1 loop, and you're gonna yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now do this 2 more times, and this is gonna end up being like a square. So now once you do it 2 more times, we're gonna have 3 double crochets in our circle. Now I want you to chain 2, and this will be our first corner. And I want you to make another 3 double crochets in your circle. And now I want you to chain 2. Again, this is going to be your second corner that you're going to be making. And then again, make 3 more double crochets. Now again, this time you're going to chain, again the same thing, chain 2 and then make 3 more double crochets. Oh wait, sorry. You're going to make 2 because over here, the first chain 3 counts as 1 double crochet, because look over here, the chain 3 is the same height as the double crochet. So we're going to go over here and we're going to count 3 stitches, 3 chains, 3 V's. So 1, 2, 3, and there should be 2 remaining because we just chained 5 in the beginning. We're going to insert our hook. We're going to yarn over and do a slip stitch and pull through both of those. And now we have like a small square. So for the next round, we're gonna chain 3 this time, or chain 2, whichever you want, doesn't matter. You can now, in this corner, in this whole corner thing right here, I want you to yarn over and insert your hook and do 2 double crochets. Now once you've done that, I want you to chain 2 and then do another 2 double crochets. The only stitches that this square consists of is double crochets, chains, and slip stitches. So it's pretty beginner friendly. So now that you see, we have another corner here. So it's like our next round. And now in every single stitch over here, every single V, every single V counts as one double crochet and not a chain. So pull your stitches back, because sometimes you're gonna miss the first one, because sometimes these overlap. The first one you're gonna yarn over, insert your hook through both of these, not just one, because then it's gonna look weird. So you have to insert your hook through the whole entire V, under the whole entire V. You're gonna yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now do this 2 more times, and then we're gonna reach the next corner. Now, when we have reached the next corner, the next hole, we're gonna do the same thing we did over here. We're gonna do 2 double crochets and chain 2, and then 2 more double crochets. And then you're gonna do the same thing again. Please put your hook through the hole, like under the whole entire V, because if you do it through just the back, this is the back loop and this is the front loop. If you pull it through just the front loop, it's gonna look very different. Let me just show you. I'm gonna put it through the back loop only, just to show you, but just don't do it. So you're gonna do that, and it's gonna look very different. If you can see, like this, like the thing, because of your tension is gonna be like normal, tight, or whatever, the loop is gonna be pulled up and then stretch and make it look weird. It's gonna look like, and from the back it looks very different from the rest of the stitches. So I'm gonna undo that and then continue. And if you do it from the back loop too, it's gonna look weird. It's like the same thing. Then you're gonna do 2 more double crochets. Then in the next corner, again 2 more double crochets, and then a chain 2, and then another 2 more double crochets, and then pull your stitches back, because if you skip one on the next round, your square will not be a square anymore. So you have to remember that for the second round, there's gonna be 3 double crochets here, and then in the next round it'll be +4, so it'll be 7 in between. So we're gonna do 3 right now, and then we're just gonna make our double crochets, and again we've reached our corner. So we're gonna do the same thing again. Each tutorial that you'll look at will probably vary a little bit, but you'll probably have the same result. You're gonna put your crochet hook in the hole, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull 2 through, and you're gonna do that again 1 more time, and you're gonna chain 2, and then I'm just gonna get more yarn here, hold on. And then we're gonna do another double crochet, and then another, and then hold on, because we had this chain over here, it counts as 1 double crochet. So at the end, you do not crochet here because there's already stitches in here. So just pull back your stitches and then do 2 double crochets. And then what I want you to do is count 3 chains from here. So 1, 2, 3, and then insert your hook. Like for this one, put it through these 2 and not these 2, because that's kind of impossible. So we're gonna put it through these 2, yarn over, and pull through this. So now you can see we have like a square. So for most granny squares, you're gonna do this 3 more times in the round, and then it's the like regular size of granny square. But some people, they like to do it mini, whatever. This is just good practice to get your tension right and your double crochets and chains and all that. So yeah, that's it.